And now for more from the tourism industry, we welcome to studio Elisa Moed, founder and CEO of the company Traveluya. That's a great name for a company, Elisa. Welcome to the studio.
Hi, good morning, Benito. Thank you for having me.
A pleasure. I wanted to ask you specifically about the impact that the coronavirus and the lockdown and the measures in place have had on tourism. Broadly speaking, we know it's been devastating. How's it impacted your business?
Well, certainly our business is 100% incoming tourism, which means basically we see most of our tourism that comes in from the United States, and it has stopped. Tourists cannot arrive here. So what we've done is we've actually started virtual tourism, and we're running virtual tours every single week for private groups and also for a lot of Christian leaders and tour leaders who want to still connect to Israel. And it's been a great way to maintain relationships, and it's a wonderful means to really connect people to Israel and show them the sites. But from a business standpoint, tourism is dead. Searches are down, I think, 85% on Israel in April, and I don't expect that is going to kind of pick up anytime soon. So people really aren't looking for travel at this point.
And there's no real indication of when they will even be allowed to come back into the country. What are you hearing about flight plans and when tourists from various countries would be allowed to actually come and visit?
Okay, so they're talking about starting this kind of band of nations, of green countries that Israel will reciprocally allow tourists to come here, and Israeli tourists will be allowed to travel abroad. They have not given an exact date as to when that will start. There's some rumblings that maybe it'll be around June 1st, but countries that have had similarly relatively low cases of corona and have been able to control the virus, such as Greece and Cyprus and Iceland and Czech Republic and a few others that will be part of this, and it will be a way for this first phase for us to welcome international visitors, and also, I think, probably more importantly, for Israelis to travel abroad, those that want to. I do think it'll be attractive for perhaps younger people whose trips were cut short and may use this as an opportunity to travel to Australia if and when that happens. But certainly from an incoming perspective, I don't see that this is going to be a significant boon. It may be a very interesting way to assess how we are going to be welcoming tourists into the future.
You raise an interesting point about Israeli tourists, because while we don't know as the world when flights are going to resume, what kind of efforts are underway to attract the domestic tourism sector to come and visit all the various spots right here?
Sure. So a number of hotels have reopened, and they have certainly, first of all, they've publicized many of the changes that they've done within the sector. For instance, Israel has circulated information regarding the significant increase in training, how they have what they're going to be doing in their public areas, serving breakfast to the rooms, and a number of other hotels like Brown Hotels is not renting out rooms that are right next to each other, and they're waiting 24 hours before the next guest comes in. So they're all, and everybody's kind of really have dismissed the breakfast buffet initially. In terms of a pricing, look, the prices have been relatively good for five-star hotels, but then you don't have the amenities. You don't have a pool. My understanding is, I know that the deluxe hotels are sold out for Shavuot. Israelis are traveling, but again, it remains to be seen.
Well, we wish you all the very best, and we thank you so much for your time. Elisa Moed, all the best.
Thank you, Benita.
And I'm Benita Levine in Tel Aviv. Stay tuned. Back in a bit.